Brooklyn.
Oh, check it out. Alright, so I'm gonna install my crawler concept front bumper first. I did some research. I already took off my front bumper. Actually already started cutting without you, sorry. Got a little too cut happy. So I took the bumper off, so I'm going to cut these pieces off. I was always wondering, like, oh, why does everybody cut those off? Why don't they just chop right here? Because you got to cut 2 inches back. And there's not a lot of room with these in the way. I guess that's why they always chop them off. So I cut top, cut down. This one already cut top here, so I'm getting ready to probably start at the bottom and cut up. So you want to see that fun action there of destruction. And the guy that I was reading or doing the information, getting the information from, he said as a disclaimer, he said some dealerships might consider this frame damage. So just a little FYI out there. I don't give a shit. They already voided my warranty for water in the diffs. So my car has no warranty already, so I'm not too concerned about that, because I plan on keeping this until it dies or giving it to my kids. So let's sawzall this bad boy off. Let's get that out of the way. You don't want to cut any electrical, that's for sure. That's just the electrical for the fog lights, which I removed a long time ago, but I'll have to get some new ones. And well, I gotta do the same thing to the other side over here. So I accidentally took a picture instead of hitting record on the GoPro. So here it is, the front, right before I was gonna lop it off. Got it all measured out, marked there with the tape. Everything's looking good. And went ahead and chopped down with the sawzall. First one was a little crooked, but still okay, not bad. Driver's side came out much better, a lot straighter. Just a little bit of grinding, and they're pretty much ready to go. Wasn't bad at all.
Tonight they should be having my baby. Imagine and Benzes giving ends to my friends, and it feels stupendous. Tremendous cream, fuck $1 and a dream. Still tote gat strapped with infrared beams. Chop it all.
Good. Not too bad, not too bad. Alright, let's get this couple rough edges here. Not as bad as that first one though. That first one, that was the learning curve now. I can install these all day for y'all guys, right?
Tell your friends to get with my friends. We could be friends. Shit, we could do this every weekend.
Yeah.
Alright?
This whole bottom part's gotta go, so make sure you mark it here. He said, you know, if you don't mark it, a lot of people cut too high. You don't want to cut too high, you cut into any more frame. So just mark it here. She would probably do it with right there with the dirt. I'm going to the dirt. Right there, stay below the clean line. Cut it. And then he said just grab these with some pliers, wiggle them back and forth, and it gets a good break. So you don't have to do too much cutting over there. I do need to remove this thing. First, it's the brake vacuum. So this is the vacuum for the brake. So it's got that green clip there. It's got to come out. There's also another tube at the bottom down here that comes out. That one just pulls out. Green one's the clip. And there's an electronic clip on the back. Let's get this guy out. There we go. Just pulls off like that. And this guy just pulls down like that. Much easier actually than I thought it was going to be. 10 millimeter for this side, 10 millimeter for the other side. Right. Just had to push it and just wiggle it back and forth. You know, stupid dirt, wedge it all out there. So yeah, slug. So there's that vacuum, and all these brackets here, they got to go. This metal bar beam here between the bumper here, that's going. Little bracket here on the edge over here on the left. That thing's out of here. Get this bad boy out of here. Figured out what I needed. It was just a bigger blade. So I gotta go chop the other side. Chop, chop.
The packing gats and stuff. Now honeys play me close like butter play coke. From the Mississippi down to the East Coast. Condos in Queens, indo for weeks. Sold out seats to hear Biggie Small speak. Living life without fear. Putting 5 carats in my baby girl ear. Lunches, brunches, interviews by the pool. Considered a fool cause I dropped out of high school. Stereotypes
Quite a bit of weight.
misunderstood. And it's still all good. And if you don't know, now you know, nigga.
Grinding here, obviously. Sanding. We're gonna get this side piece off.
Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. When I was dead broke, man, I couldn't picture this. 50-inch screen, money green leather sofa. Got 2 rides, a limousine with the chauffeur. Phone bill about 2 G's flat. No need to worry, my accountant handles that. And my whole crew is lounging, celebrating every day, no more public housing. Thinking back on my one-room shack. Now my mom pimps an act with minks on her back. And she loves to show me off, of course. Smiles every time my face is up in the sauce. We used to fuss when the landlord dissed us. No heat, wonder why Christmas missed us. Birthdays was the worst days. Now we sip champagne when we thirsty. Damn right, I like the life I live. Cause I went from negative to positive, and it's all. And if you don't know, now you know, nigga.
Alright. Not too bad. You gotta fix this little, sorry, a little sideways, but you gotta fix this little bottom piece down here. It's got a little lip. Take care of it though. Just grind it away. Let it right up on here. It seems to slide up pretty good. I did zip tie up the vacuum. It is in the way, so I think I need to cut that off, to really get the slide back all the way. But I'm gonna see if I can make a bracket for that today. Hopefully, we'll see. So, yeah, fits on good. Just that looks bad. Well, now I got to drill these holes out. My drill gun was kind of hitting my front bumper, or not the bumper, the grill. The grill is super easy to come off, so I just took it off. If you literally look at it, it's common sense, like this plastic tab. It comes right off. Super easy. So I moved it so I wouldn't damage it at all. So I got to drill these out to 1/2 inch. So I'll fit the bumper to line up the holes, and it was kind of a tight fit. I don't know. I felt like maybe I should cut more frame off, but I don't really want to do that. So since it was kind of a tight going on, I just used my non-marring mallet. And just that, and also a piece of wood, and I just whacked the fucker until well, this hole right here, because that's the only one that's currently there, lined up. So once that hole lined up, you got it lined up on that side, got it lined up on this side. So I need to check with the drill and the bolt; they're both lined up. So I'm going to drop the bolt in just now. There's no hole in the bottom, but we're going to go ahead and make one on the bottom. Well, I was going to do the bottom holes, but then I figured, you know what? I got the camera up here already. Might as well just do this top hole right here. Same size. 1/2 inch.
Question asking, blunt passing, music lasting. But I just can't quit because one of these homies Biggie got to creep with, sleep with, keep the ep a secret. Why not? Why blow up my spot? Cause we both got hot. Now check it. I got more Mac than Craig and in the bed. Believe me, sweetie, I got enough to feed the needy. No need to be greedy. I got mad friends with Benz and see no problem.
Okay, the bottom ones were a pain in the balls. I don't know why. I don't know if it was thicker or I just didn't have gravity on my side. But I used the 3/8 drill bit first because the 1/2 inch was just too much work. So I used the 3/8 drill first, and then I used the 1/2 inch to really moor it out and make it the correct size. So now, as you can see, when you look straight down the holes, you can see the bottom. There you go. So, good drill. I'm going to put the hardware in right now and hope it all lines up, right? We're going to just fine tune these a little bit so the bolts would nicely fall through and down. No problem there. But 6-inch bolts, grade 8, 1/2 inch. I don't think my bumper came with the hardware, but I could have lost it. Who knows? I don't know. I did buy it back in July. It's October now, so I got it in July because it was. Somebody asked me, "Why'd you buy that over the Poison Spider?" I said, "Oh, well, it was on sale in July, so that's why I got it." And I just like the look. I thought it looked good. I'm gonna make the bracket right here for the pump. You know, pump is usually right here in the stupid front bumper. So the bracket attaches to these two bolts here on the front sway bar, and so instead I just kind of figured maybe there's enough room. I don't know. So I loosened the sway bar. I just jammed one side of the pump in there. I mean, it fit in pretty good. Obviously, it didn't go in all the way, but the pump bracket itself is super strong. And I just tightened it back up. And this thing is not going anywhere. This thing is strong as shit. I turned the steering left and right. We got plenty of clearance here. Shoot, I mean, I don't have to fabricate anything. Not that I even know how to fabricate anything. But now I don't need to do anything and just put it right there. And it seems super strong. I don't know if something could maybe hit it or a rock or something like that maybe in the future. But the bracket only puts it like right here, 1 more inch to the left. So I don't think that really has any concern with rock rash or anything anyway. So I'm done. There it is. Installed. Safety first. A lot more work than I thought since when I bought it. I didn't think I had to do anything other than just bolt it straight on. I'm by no means a mechanic at all, and I was able to do this. It wasn't too hard. It wasn't too easy too. The hardest part was wrapping my mind around cutting my bumper up and my frame here. So once that scary part was done, I mean, it was pretty simple. I gotta say, it looks sick. The stock one looks like trash. I had a big black metal one on here that was a full length. It looked good, but I personally like the full length. I like to see the meats. I like to be able to climb up on things without hitting the bumper. And man, this thing looks great. Next I need to do is get some fog lights since my original fog lights were gone. So there you go, guys. Have any questions, let me know.
Who rock grooves and make moves with all the mommies. The back of the club sipping my wet